To this, Justice Suryakant says we do not have means to verify the statements on the houses burning. The second issue by you is that there is lack of time given to you to respond to the disqualification notice. We have seen the notice. The minority now illegally elected Ajay Chaudhary as leader. This was part of the petition now being raised before the Supreme Court, that how could they sack Shinde and elect Ajay Chaudhary as the leader of Sena's legislature party. Let me quickly sum up the three basic points raised by the Shinde camp. One is about the live threats given to the 39 MLAs, which is why they say that are coming to the Supreme Court directly bypassing the High Court is justified. Second is about the atmosphere that is being created by the Sena, by the Uddhav camp in Maharashtra. That is the point number two. And the third is about the procedure, that the Deputy Speaker has given only 2 days time. The time is 5 p.m. this evening, where the deadline expires. The Shinde camp says that we should have got at least 7 days to respond to it. Deputy Speaker should have not accepted the appointment of Ajay Chaudhary. So the Shinde camp now really raising the heat against the Deputy Speaker. Remember, a Deputy Speaker is being represented in this case by Senior Advocate Kapil Sibal. Neelashish.
Well, yes, absolutely. Just to add on, of course, Pranesh, the argument goes on to now question how the Deputy Speaker could in fact issue a disqualification notice, given the time that his own continuance as at that post is in doubt itself. They have raised the objection with regard to a no confidence motion and say that that was rejected. So their first interim relief that they seek is that the Deputy Speaker should not entertain these disqualification notices, because it is his continuance that in itself is in question. Now, as we're getting to know further and foremost, that Neeraj Kaul continues to say, as we were saying, that the most overarching issue is that the Speaker or the Deputy Speaker cannot continue till the time his continuance is in doubt. That was what we were just saying. As far as the argument and the submission from the Shinde camp is concerned. Also, as far as the court is concerned, what they are asking is we do not have the means to verify the statements on the houses burning. The second issue is that there is a lack of time given to you. We have seen the notices. So the other aspect, as you rightly pointed out, is to do with the time, the amount of time given to respond to that disqualification notice. And usually, as per the law, the Shinde camp says...
Updates coming in. Justice Suryakant said that we do not have means to verify the statements on the houses. We have seen the notices. However, to this, Advocate Kaul says the most important overarching issue is that the Speaker or the Deputy Speaker cannot continue if his continuance is in doubt. Deputy Speaker in today's position cannot continue with the disqualification proceeding. So the Shinde camp really going after the Deputy Speaker, Narhari Zirwal, questioning his own credentials and the steps that he's been taking. Why don't you raise these issues before the Deputy Speaker itself? Justice Suryakant asking Advocate Kaul. Neelashish.
Well, yes, Senior Advocate Kaul is saying that that there is a Supreme Court ruling of a constitution bench wherein it has been stated that the Deputy Speaker cannot proceed when his own removal is in question. Justice Suryakant, of course, saying that the question that the Deputy Speaker is not competent to proceed when you have moved for his removal, why can't you raise the question before the Deputy Speaker himself? So, of course, the court is asking the Shinde camp as to how
Kaul says, but the Deputy Speaker cannot proceed while there is no confidence motion pending. Justice Khan says June 21st you issued notice, and that is after June 25th. Why cannot you raise this issue before the Deputy Speaker itself? Now, just for the viewers, 2 letters have been written by the Shinde camp, sent to the Deputy Speaker, but the Deputy Speaker has not responded to those notices, and now this is being raised in the Supreme Court. One about the number of days granted to the Shinde camp to respond. It is only 2 days, should have been 7 days, says Shinde camp at the least, if not 14. And the other is about the death threats being given by Uddhav Seth, Sanjay Raut. So Advocate Kaul reading out the verbatim statement of Sanjay Raut that he made yesterday and saying, which is why we've come to your to the Supreme Court lordships, not gone to the High Court. More updates coming in. The advocate is now explaining on the question that was asked by the judge that why have you not raised these issues with the Deputy Speaker itself? Now, Advocate Khan says the deputy, he's repeating what he said in the beginning, that the deputy speaker is not acting as per constitutional norms. His continuance is in doubt and he should not be presiding over these matters when his own position is in doubt. That's the latest coming in. Nilashish.
Well, absolutely. Neeraj Kishan Kaul has told the court that the deputy speaker has been informed as per the Supreme Court's Constitution Bench's judgment that when his removal is in question, he cannot issue such notices. And yet, he still proceeds with the notice is what Advocate Kaul is in fact telling the court. He's informing the court of the facts of this case as far as the Shinde camp's contentions are concerned. He's referring to the Nabam Rebia judgment wherein the Constitution Bench in fact did say that if the deputy speaker is his position is in doubt itself, if his removal is being questioned by the MLAs, by the House, and there is a proceeding in that case, then at that point he cannot go forward and in fact look into any other aspect and issue any notices, especially in this regard to a disqualification notice. So that is something that is being contested very vehemently by Neeraj Kishan Kaul or the Shinde camp at this point. And the Supreme Court is being informed exactly about how they have gone about with their process, as in they have informed the deputy speaker, they have written letters as you alluded to, but the deputy speaker continued to go on and in fact issue the notices. So now the question is straight and simply on the deputy speaker's role, his position and his ability to in fact hear this disqualification notice, and that is the prime thing that we have been saying will be pressed by the Shinde camp and is being pressed in terms of questioning his locus to in fact go ahead and move forward with his action at this point. So they say that you first...
Okay, the bench has